the Junior Apprentice Training Program for us here at College for Elegance. And I want to say briefly about someone who has been with me on this Javita thing that actually introduced me to Javita. It was my sister. About 2 years ago, was it, sister?
I think so.
About 2 years ago.
2 to 3 years.
And so she said, I got this coffee, and I'm really not a coffee drinker, I'm really a tea drinker. But during that time, I needed to have a few pounds I needed to release because my life was so hectic with the children, the husband, the businesses, and all that I do. And I did not take care of me like I usually do. And so I started the coffee, and within a week, maybe 10 days, my goal was 5 pounds. I lost 9.
Wow.
And so I wanted some more of the coffee. So the whole box was gone. So I said, sister, where is that coffee? I gotta get that coffee. We couldn't find it. And so I'm gonna segue into her telling about her story and how she had gotten involved with Javita, which brought us to where we are now, and we will introduce the team after she has completed her story.
Okay, cool. All right, hello everybody. Actually, I got involved with Javita from a good friend of mine out of North Carolina. At that time, I was a professor at North Carolina A&T State University. He thought that would be a good idea because of my background in exercise sports psychology. And I realized the hardest thing to get people to do, and that's exercise on a regular basis. It's hard. It's just hard to do. I got a PhD in it. And I'll be pulling, come on, let's work out. It's just hard for people. A lot of people just don't have the time. They don't make the time. You have to make it. You have to put it in your life, the time of your life. So I said, well, I'm not really for any type of dietary products, but I do like drinking hot stuff. I like teas, you know. And then this coffee I started drinking. So John, he kept bugging me, drink it, Venita. Come on, drink it, Venita, so you can be a billboard for us. So I started drinking it, and John at that time was the only distributor in Greensboro, North Carolina. I said, well, this seems like a great opportunity too. And so it just started catching on, and then my friend got sick. He got cancer. He had cancer, and he died in such a short period of time. And he and I was just on the road with this. We were getting ready to actually put Javita into the community junior college system there in North Carolina. The vice president had agreed to allow us to put it in the vending machines, but John just didn't survive the cancer. And so I just dropped off. John left. I hung with him until pretty much his last few days of his life. And then so I came on back to Atlanta. And then since then, I started, well, you know, sitting around here thinking about ideas for the Junior Apprentice Program. And then with the work that we do here, you know, with sizing the prom dresses and things like that, and running into young people who, you know, have weight issues. So I said, Javita may be great in this place, right? So I talked to my sister about it. And so that's why we're here. And Blake called. I'm calling all around Atlanta. I said, okay, well, let me start in Buckhead. Started on Buckhead. No distributors here. Not one distributor for Javita. And all of a sudden, I guess Blake and them got the information. And there's this lady up there calling us, you know, wanting to know about Javita. So Blake calls me. Blake and I talk on the phone about an hour and a half, you know, about Javita. And so then Blake called me, and then Bill calls me back. I said, sister, these guys in Florida. I said, I think they want to come over. I said, but they're motivating me to go back to Florida. I need a vacation. So anyway, we got them here, y'all.
Yes, and I'm so excited because I'll just tell you a most recent story. I had planned to wear something else this evening because, well, this little dress wasn't zipping up. I know none of you have had those challenges.
Right.
However, I was waiting for the coffee. I thought coffee's gotta come in here. I gotta work on this. I had no time to go and work out. I said, I wanted that coffee. And so when it finally came in, I said, I'm gonna start drinking it right away. So I was saying, I know I haven't dropped 8 pounds to put on my little dress. I said, go ahead and put on this little suit that I plan to put on that kind of covers up things. People say, oh, Joe, you can wear anything. No, I can't. I just know what to wear when things are not rocking the way I need them to rock. So today, I did put on the little dress, as you can see.
Good.
And
You
I
look
zipped it
beautiful.
up, as you can see. Because of Javita coffee. And so I have here with us, I'm so grateful that Bill and Blake came up from Sarasota, Florida. They drove
Right.
up to come and make this presentation to each of you, and they are amazing human beings. I'm just so very grateful and blessed to have them here. This is our first introduction, and we have another party tomorrow for those of you who need to have your friends and family to come as well. So I'd like to bring up now, if I can please, Bill and Blake from Sarasota, Florida.